our normal routine. So most of the people that are viewing us or will be seeing us here shortly know what this is. Today was the second big game of PEVs, which was fun. A lot better than the first, I can say that. What are you guys' thoughts, experiences? What do you guys think how the game went? Was it good? Was it bad? Ugly?
I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's not different from what I'm used to, but I like it.
Yeah.
I felt like there was less people, so it made more of a challenge because before it was very one-sided besides the team imbalance.
Yeah.
But today I felt like there's more challenges. There was less people that were going ham and crazy. So I felt like people were trying to think things out a little more. Which is nice.
Yeah.
This guy painted everything.
This guy getting that bunker, man.
Dude, there's a lot of
I would say on the downside is the reffing, but they didn't do anything wrong. I just feel like there's no book yet on how to ref airsoft properly.
There really isn't.
It's still like that would be the only negative and comms. But
Yeah.
The thing is, like, Rob is always looking for, advice or criticism, as long as it's sound, so then he can look into, like, what's going on, how he can improve the games, because, the refs stand by a lot.
Right. Well, that's why I don't want to complain to them because I don't see any solution. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna bitch about something. I don't see a solution to it.
I think it's just lack of experience.
Yeah, it really is.
High-speed cameras too could really do it.
Well, like,
I mean, you want to take that time to like get a playback.
a lot of us play in Chesapeake at Valhack, and that's where I came from. I helped build that place, and we had a terrible time the first few years with ref.
Yeah.
It was just because we didn't know. We didn't know how to do it. Now they've gone through a lot of people making mistakes and people not knowing how to do it, and they gain experience, and now they really have issues, and it just takes time. I think
the guys here are super excited about
definitely.
doing airsoft because online he was like people were bitching about this or that, and he was just so modest and polite to everyone about it.
That's good.
Because I think they want to build up airsoft here.
Yeah.
I thought there was gonna be like 100 more people at least. So I agree. Smaller is better, like up to a certain size.
Yeah. Because I think last game was just a little bit overcrowded.
It was like 160 people, and everyone's just running everywhere. Everyone's yelling at each other, and it was just really chaotic. And there wasn't a lot more communication. Everyone's just yelling, and there wasn't a lot. Today, I felt like people were saying, "He's over here. He's over here. We need people to come over here." Last time, it was just like, "Oh!" It's just
the smaller, more intimate games definitely allow you to enjoy the tactical side of the actual plan and actually.
Yeah, I think this today was more tactical bound. We were dominating the blue, the second half as red team. We were dominating so good that we kept like literally restarting the game over and over again. But then they got to a point where they were able to push us forward back to where we were the last hour when we were on the blue side. We were just getting hounded. But again, it goes back and forth and passing, placing people where they need to be and then getting the kills. That's all it's critical about.
Well, the dead zones placement might be off too, and I know that's harder to deal with. But if they had some kind of holding closer to the match where you're in and you can't play, but you don't have to go all the way back. Maybe so you could wave better.
Yeah.
Mobile spawn.
Well, that's the thing is, and if someone is playing the spawns well, the moment you knock out like a critical mass of the team, you just blitz forward and they're screwed.
Yeah.
There's nothing they can do. If you're taking that hilltop, you guys never would have left yours. Like I was up there, we pulled back intentionally.
Well, the biggest problem with our team was that we had no command structure. Our XOs were not doing anything. Nobody had walkies, so it was pretty much came down to me and a team to start issuing orders to people. And I mean, really, it was more superficial orders because we had nobody telling. I mean, you guys would flank us and nobody would say anything. So
we had the complete inverse because we had the leadership, we had the comms, and then when you broke people into teams, like one of our medics, Batman, the dude that he was on fire. Like you put him somewhere and be like, do not leave.
I think it was parkouring. He was like parkour over there.
First half, I never saw medic. Ever.
On your side, and then the last game for us, we had one medic, and so I could see how that would screw you all over.
Well, then we had 3 medics, and they were all doing their jobs well second half.
Right.
Yeah, like the very last
I'll
game.
tell you, people not filling their roles hurts a team.
It does, and lack of communication, lack of command structure will destroy it.
Totally, there's no way to do coordinated action without command.
Not at all.
One of the refs. Well, our general was fine, but he didn't have a walk. Well, I don't know.
He didn't have a walkie or anything.
Well, it's like Robert E. Lee, though. They're one of the best generals, but if you don't have the resources and you don't have a good reason to be out fighting.
It was our 2 XOs who were on the front line, so they weren't issuing anything.
That's the problem. Well, that's a command problem. Command needs to stay back.
You're on the other team, right?
Yeah, I was on. Yeah.
Yeah. So like with I've always seen on the other team, I just don't know what it is. But you guys have no motivation. Because we pushed up and we already got to like the scrapyard, and already by the time you guys started engaging us, and then when we switched roles, same thing. We pushed past the prison because we know that right side is a weak spot.
Yep.
And
that's
so
fun.
we got up and we just sat there and we just took everybody out.
I think morale took a hit after the first couple
I
hours.
was up on the hill watching you guys come out of the spawn, and everyone was just.
Yeah, when we did
Alright, here we go.
we rushed in out, and we were like, "How many get this?"
Yeah, there was nobody, and everybody's ours did the spinners.
Yeah, so we spun it, and they were like, "Did we win? Did we win? What's going on? There's no one here."
I just want to give a shout out to Sean here. He's one of the refs on the field. Yep. He was general for the blue side, then red. Did a really good job.
The winning side.
The winning side. Of course, blue, then red. Team won. It's official. Look at
One less can stand.
like we're the blue team, then we're the red. Getting confused.
In my heart, I'm always.
John, you want to say anything? You want to say anything about the game with John? Do you want to say anything to the people on YouTube?
Not right now. Not right now. I have to think.
You gotta think.
No, it's YouTube, man.
It's YouTube.
People just say.
So, anything else? Anything else that want to go before we close out?
I was pretty happy with today, really. I felt like
it was better. Yeah, because you guys didn't play the first one, right?
No.
Yeah, okay. The first big game, because it was the first one, it was just kind of get the kinks out, kind of figure out what works, what doesn't. And this one was.
This was definitely more positive.
Yeah, it was more positive than because last time like people not calling their heads.
it
certainly was wrong.
It just was much more organized.
That was a problem. And no John Lamas, right?
Yeah, no drama levels.
Yeah, because like the thing is, if no one calls them in, my mentality is just keep lighting them up.
Yeah,
You know, I'm okay with that too. They don't call the first hit,
Same
that's
thing.
fine.
I
But
don't
when
get
you're
mad
sitting
about
there
that.
just like nailing them,
No, look
all
at
body. I got hit today, all body. which is
Also,
fucking
now shout out to
nice
these
for
guys
once.
right here. There's foursome guys. This is why they came out from Richmond area to come all the way up to Pevs. So.
Lady.
Virginia Beach.
Richmond Patrol.
Virginia Beach.
So I want to give them a round of applause for driving out here. Making the trip out here for a fun game. So
It was fun.
Yeah,
It was quite enjoyable. It was very fun.
Everybody's
I hope the next one's like this one.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there a next one planned yet?
In about 2 months or so.
It's
months?
And I'm probably planning on being drunk.
I'll be
So go ahead and say our names so everybody knows who we are, just if you see us in the field or wherever you're at, down Ballahack or Richmond or wherever. So go ahead, start.
I'm Matt and Lieutenant Mittens.
I'm LJ from Virginia Beach. Alani, Virginia Beach.
Tiffany from Richmond.
Sean Pevs. Noah Fairfax.
Toucan Sam from Woodbridge.
Tim Dumfries.
Hi, Chesapeake, Ballahack.
Jackson. The Woods.
Literally. It's Woods.
No,
Blank.
Rappahannock. Blank Pevs.
Thanks, Pevs. And then, as me as always, the Colonel. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Legit though, that's like the.